Hello everybody, welcome to my Hiveswap playthrough. So, for anyone who doesn't know, Hiveswap is a brand new game set in the universe of Homestuck. And I want to be clear about one thing here right from the start. This playthrough, I will probably be making a lot of comments about Homestuck, and for the simplicity's sake, I will assume that everyone who's watching this has read Homestuck, all of it. So if you are worried about Homestuck spoilers, do not watch this series. With that out of the way, I guess it's time for me to boot up the game for the first time. I know some of what I can expect. I have been paying attention to promotional materials and such, but I have seen the intro cutscene. But this is gonna be an experience. Oh, but and now I'm clicking the icon. Here we go. I don't know if this is visible for you guys. I'm seeing blue. What pumpkin? This should be visible. If it isn't, this is a nice menu. I like it. Brief pause just to check that this is working. Good. So I guess let's take a look at options. Oh, the mouse is really slow. It's bugging me, but yeah, not too much to change here. I always check the options first when I'm playing something, I think. Well, usually at least. But yeah, with that out of the way, I guess it's time to jump right into it. New game. Ah yeah, this is the intro cutscene. I've seen this bit before. It's adorable. There's Joey and Jude. Also, by the way, I'm sorry there isn't a face cam. I couldn't get it working today for some reason. Oh! I've seen this before, but I'm sitting here with such a grid. What's this? I wonder if the music is too loud. So yeah, might want to learn from that thing. Ooh. Well, that was hectic. All of a sudden. Ooh, yeah, I really like the animations here. You can really tell that she's freaked out about this. I guess I'm clicking here. Yeah. Your name is... Sorry, you're gonna need a minute. Ooh, this is cute. I hope the cursor is visible. I don't know how OBS interacts with all of this. The cursor should be visible. It's custom also. So yeah, this is pretty Homestuck-like interface. But that's interesting. Apparently it's November 11, 1994. The game came out on September 14th, and there were some some there was some speculation that they, well, I would have expected it to at least take place on September 14th, just because that's how things work in this in Homestuck, and but apparently we're on a different arc number here. We're on the 11-11-11, or in this case 11-11-94 arc number. So that's interesting. We got some dolphins over here. Ooh, those are cute. What even are these things? I don't know. Clarissa. I think that's a movie, but I don't remember it very well. I think I might have seen it once. Yeah, let's click here. Yeah, let's calm down from that chase. At least the thing, I don't know what they called yet, didn't break through the door or something. Okay, you gave yourself a minute to freak out because of the monster. The thing with all the legs and teeth, the one you barely got away from. Minute's up though. You take a deep breath, let the uncertainties slip away into the toothy, waggling darkness, arm-waggling darkness, and focus on what you know. Your name is Joey Clare. That's much on you. You live just outside the town of Hornswich. You are, in no particular order, a puzzle solver, a semi-orphan, a dancer of multiple schools, an aspiring veterinarian, and a big sister. Very nice. So, I know that her brother is named Jude, and apparently he's stuck in that treehouse out there now. After he ran up the ladder to escape from the monster. But yeah, you know, the dancer of multiple schools thing actually makes a lot of sense now, because I see in promotion material where Joey's got animations of her belaying and such during combat. This music is nice. Might be too loud though. Semi-orphan. That's apparently these are Grandpa Hardy's children. I'm sorry if people haven't been paying attention to the promo material and I'm spoiling the shit out of this game now, but yeah, aspiring veterinarian, huh? Nice. Okay, let's move on. Speaking of that monster, the one that barely missed eating you alive, only you're not thinking about that right now, it might be headed back outside where your little brother is. You gotta warn him. Okay. I wonder how much younger he is. If it would make sense if he was 9 and she's 14, but she doesn't seem that much older than him. Also, you gotta warn him? I'm pretty sure I saw it. Until it didn't. I mean, let's click on if I can find it. Oh, symbol. I guess there might be something behind there. Along with ballet, you also study tap dancing. You haven't decided which you prefer. Ballet is fun, but tap's also fun in a different kind of way. You have considered blending the two. Wearing one tap shoe and one ballet shoe at the same time. but decided to fully master both and earn the respect of your teachers before unveiling your boundary-shuttering balap style to the world. This game is hilarious already. Let's move on. Yeah, there you go. There's tap shoes. So we have Snowball. Your babysitter gave you this for your birthday. Joey, she said, this lizard's the best. Ah, yes. So that's the relationship between Roxy and Joey. Lives in his little wizardy orb, just swimming in spells and glitter. He will protect you. Look, he's doing it right now. The babysitter loves wizards, obviously. She's pretty great. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Favorite character right there in Homestuck. What's this? It's easy to make your very own cake. Or something like that. You were really excited to get this for your birthday last year, but you ran out of the baking stuff pretty quick. You could use regular sugar and flour or whatever, but it's not like you have these things just sitting around. With us, honestly. People with moms, you guess. So, her mom was dead. Just a semi-orphan. You've got more pressing concerns right now than the book report you have to hand in on Monday. Besides, none of these books are appropriate choices for a book report, according to your teachers. Your teachers seem oddly fixated on award-winning books where beloved dogs are introduced and then inevitably die. I kind of hate your teachers sometimes. Yeah. Let's see. Mom won this award at around the same age as you for being the best at ballet. It's pretty. Yeah, it kind of is. That seems to be another dolphin right there. I guess she has a thing for dolphins. I'm guessing she won't like me trying to walk out there right now. So... Actually no, she said it went outside, never mind. Let's explore the room some more. Just be prepared for this. I'm not gonna rush through this game. This is a game where you gotta click everything. Man, I wish I had face cam. I'm making some cool faces here, I think. This is a racing cushion platform where you spend hours every day unconscious and hallucinating, usually while the majority of the other people on the continent are also doing the same thing. Yeah, you can tell this is made with Hussy's input. Is that at the plushie or was it search? What does that do? I'll try it once. Puppy Surprise is having puppies. I'm gonna click through this and go through that again because I actually... Puppy Surprise is having puppies. How many? That's the surprise. Puppy Surprise! Puppy Surprise! Ah. Anyway, whenever you look at this thing, the song from that commercial runs through your head like a snake monster on an autumn afternoon. It's a great place to stash your keepsakes, where they stay as safe as a teen hiding in their bedroom from a snake monster. Let's see, there's another... I try to remember if Clarissa ever got in any jams like this. You had so much in common. Annoying little brother, computer in your room, and second story bedroom. As much as you hate to admit it, Clarissa's life deviates from yours on a number of vertices. her parents were around. She had a cool friend who was a boy, but not her boyfriend. No monsters in the yard, etc. They should be pretty safe on the shelf, which is the point of shelves, I suppose. Yeah, is it though? I guess it is. Maybe. Like, you clicked on that. I'd switch. Nice. Oh, there you go. There you go. She did a little turban. Let's try this again. Yeah, she did a little. I don't know if that was a quirk of the walking or an intentional ballet thing, but let's see what is that for today. Ah, veterinarian's medkit. Nice. Your babysitter got you this junior veterinarian's medkit. It's kind of important to you, so you think you'll leave it here for now. It would really bust you up if something happened to it. Oh, bring it with you. Take it with you. And at least if you're never going to be here again in this game. I don't know the premise, of course. She's not gonna be sticking around in this world. She's gonna need this probably at some point. Although it's a veterinarian's medkit specifically. Who knows if we're gonna encounter any hurt loose eye or nothing yet. Ooh, nice. There's a change. Alright, I was going to try this search option. You reach this hard expectant plush canine and is it a puppy? Is it a puppy? Are you gonna pull a puppy out? Puppy surprises having puppies! Oh, hey, it's that looks like that was important. It was important to do that because I'm pretty sure this is important. It's key. Ah yes, think to look for your precious diary key inside a plush mother dog. Least of all your brother, who was upset he didn't get one of the puppies. It can be pretty melodramatic. Speaking of precious keys, there's also your beautiful old trinket that used to belong to your mom. You have no idea what it is, but looking at it reminds you of her. Oh, I see. So I guess this thing is a diary key, and this is this is what she's talking about now. I got it the other way around. But looking at it reminds you of her. Honestly, you're not sure you'd be comfortable leaving it here with everything that's going on. Let's get. That's a nice sound for picking out things. You collect the diary key from its plush hiding room. But, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Okay. While you're writing it, you think maybe you should keep this beautiful heirloom of your mom's clothes. Just a feeling. A deep, inexplicable, impossible to ignore feeling. She actually came with 5 puppies, but you gave 2 away to make room for other stuff. And you didn't get one, so who got them? I'm guessing Roxy got one of them. You don't know anybody else who got 5. Some kid from school got 4 in hers, and she wouldn't shut up about it for a week. You're not one to brag, but yeah, you walked with a little spring in your step for a while after birthing that quintet of pups. Maybe you have 5 puppy people just cut from a different cloth. I like the spot on this one side. It's nice. But a few other things that I... Ooh, equip. You add the top 10 ability tech to your technique. Okay. Technique, that's a new one. Yep, those are the words that refer to those concepts. You learned them literally just now. That's very reminiscent of Act 1 in Homestuck. When it's like, you capture log in your selects, but you don't know what that means yet. This will help if there's anything you need to shake up, or shake off, or if you're just in the mood to shake it. Oh, there we go. I guess. Okay, so I guess this is the technique, this area, and an ability tech is like a stripe special, but for abilities probably. I guess I can't do it without a target. So the matchup chaps were around already then. Interesting. Your walkie-talkie, half of a set. Your brother has the other one. Could come in handy. Yeah, that's pretty useful. Feels a little light. Uh-oh. Out of batteries, I guess? Yep, no batteries. You remember cannibalizing the walkie-talkie when something else needed them, but you can't recall exactly what that something else was. Also, I'm noticing these, the bats, or whatever you want to call them, the practical bats. That's a neat touch that those are visible there. Let's take a look at the preview there. Oh right, it's 1994 modems. And oh boy. Your modem always makes a mighty racket logging me on. Probably not worth riding up any hallway snakes, to surf your sites right now. It's not like there's much new to see anyway. Yeah, because mspaintadventures.com doesn't exist yet. You're sure that Jude would have let you know if anyone in your web ring have updated their sites. Web ring. I'm not even old enough to remember that term. Panda! Panda! One day you hope to be a veterinarian. Then you can be the one watching, the one caring for fuzzy-faced baby critters. So when someone catches you in the act of snuggling them all and tells you to take a hike, you can flash your vet badge and say you're here on professional medical business. Then they'll have to take the hike, not you. Yeah, okay, I've heard worse reasons to want to be a veterinarian. Actually, I'm not sure I have it, but you get the point. Let's look at those. This is where you keep your clothes. You consider your fashion statement to be fun and comfortable. That's a good one. I like that. And try to model yourself on Clarissa. Clarissa. She really does explain quite a few things. Except, of course, precisely where she gets her clothes and how she manages to look so great all the time. I get the feeling Clarissa is going to be the Conair of Hiveswap. I'm gonna have to watch it sometime, I guess. So let's take a look at the mansion chart. This is Sir Bappy Paulswater, your beloved mantle chap. You tend to his fuzzy whims and needs when you trouble to imagine what they might be. What a daring dream! Here we go. To combine the finest qualities of the animal kingdom with the nobility of humanimals. Nice one. Wait, you mean humanity? Okay, so this isn't technically a Homestuck thing, so I guess I might explain it in case there are some hosts that don't know about Humanimals. Uh, like Humanimals is one of Hussey's pre-MSPA comics, and it was weird as hell. It usually involved animals with human faces or other human characteristics. So I guess you could imagine this as a bit of a humanoid frog. I'm just kind of happy that they actually put the word itself in there. Anyway, Sir Bappy Postwater will have to tend to his own fuzzy whims and needs for a while. You've got a lot of crap on your plate right now. Let's change. You could try on some new clothes, but what's a style montage without at least one party offering compulsory reaction shots for each outfit? Who's going to give you an affirming head nod when you finally nail it? You should have had Roxy here. She'd be all about that, I think. There are important things to consider before you carelessly plunge headlong into a style montage. That's like the best reason I've ever seen to not let you change your character's clothes. Okay, so this is considered walking somewhere. So I guess you have another part of the room to look at. Ah, yes, I remember this from some screenshots I've seen. Apparently they had to change a bunch of the posters here because yeah, like they were originally real things. Like you have the story keeps happening, which is still blatantly a reference, but at least it doesn't still use the actual name of the never-ending story. Second Mom is Earthbound, Mother 2. Oh, there's her mom. Acorn's Shadow. I like this one especially because that's also the name of a chapter in the Detective Pony. Canadian Cafe Spookens. Hot stuff. Also, a lot of these are clickable. I should probably do that. Cool, that one first. This game is only available in Japan. I guess it still was that in 1994. Well, wait, am I getting it wrong? Is Mother 2? Is that one Mother 3? Or I might be mixing things up here. But yeah. This game is only available in Japan, but there's this kid at school who says his uncle works at the games company. And he says gets to play with the word there, all sorts of secret games before they even come out here. He runs off at the mouth like he has all this insider information and sources inside the game companies. But honestly, you think it's just desperate for attention. Yeah, probably. You tend to ignore him and focus on more pleasant things, like the super cool poster. Second Mom rules. She seems to really wish she had one mom, but a second mom would be even better, I guess. Let's take a look out there. Also, that. The sun has just set, making for a glorious autumn eve. As such, autumnal evening glory radiates from the heavens, kissing the clouds on its way down to earth. Stupid clouds, all untouchable and ephemeral and stuff. Let's see. Poor puppy. If that icky snaky thing hurt her, well, you'd use your budding veterinary skills to patch her up and make it all better, but you'd also be very angry. Right now, she doesn't seem to want to come out of her doghouse. You don't blame her. Yeah, Joey is pretty much doing the same thing with the room, isn't she? They seem to be separate. Remember when you were raking up those leaves? Your dog knocked Jude over, and you laughed, and then everything turned to monsters. Ah, memories. You have to remember, these things just happened today. Yikes. More of them. Gentrification is a real monster. Blistering social commentary aside, you sincerely hope you and your brother aren't killed and eaten by these eyeless horrors. These guys are eyeless and these are only eyes. Maybe they should come together or something. Is that an SOS? No, that's not an SOS. I'm not good enough at Morse code. I really should be. My dad's been trying to teach me it for half my childhood, but looks like Jude scurried up to his treehouse to get away from that thing, unsurprisingly. Ah, I see. She didn't notice earlier. He acts like it's like his mission control room up there, as if a goofy kid legitimately has any secret business of that sort. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, this is Homestuckverse. Paradox Base. Outrageous. You're not allowed up there, it says. To which she replied, you'd rather step on a rake than set foot in this rickety little nerd out. You school him so often, you really should be pulling his teacher's salary. Anything else here? Sky. Okay, this thing. It would be nice if those monsters were as weirded out by that weird skull fountain as you are. Unfortunately, that thing is probably monster cheek. Also, I forgot to take a look at here. Oh, right, it's the same thing. It's the same window. Never mind. Just say anything else. No, I can't click that. That's surprising. Oh, the beanie bag has something else. Did it only say that when I... Interesting. So when I try to use this on the beanie bag, it says something else. That's worth remembering. Sometimes you like to sit there and relax after hard afternoon's practice. It's easier to relax when you're kind of worn out. Otherwise, your brain is going a mile a minute. And you have to distract yourself with puzzles or check out the sites or something like that before you start thinking about the stuff that makes you sad. Oh. That's sad. Yeah, she's not a very happy girl, is she? Beanbags are making a big comeback lately. It beats sitting on the floor, and that's all we can really ask of a beanbag. Now, wait a minute. Are those OPs or... Yeah, okay. How many souls does she have? Yeah, a prodigious collection of titles for your console's hungry cartridge-shaped mouth. All the best ones are here. All the ones you happen to own are here. You can spend all day listing them. There's Bubsy. I think Bubsy was on this poster wall at one point. There's mentioning Bubsy made you feel a little queasy, so you think you'll stop there. You might go lie down for a bit, actually. I'm not really familiar enough with Bubsy to get it, but like fully get it, but still. So yeah, apparently these are all separate and clickables. So let's go through them. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, that is Bubsy, I guess. I guess they were just not allowed to use the names on the posters, but they're allowed to refer to them in the narration. That's interesting. That's what Bubsy would say if he were here. He'd never stop saying it. You'd hear it in your head, forever, echoing like screams echo across still water. I turn on this lamp. Now if I try to do this... Okay, so there is a separate text. And send them clattering? Nowhere. No way. What if I try to kick out the window? Oh, right, dance. Dance on it. Yeah. The field is a little too narrow for you to dance on it. Otherwise you do it in a heartbeat, obviously. What if I try to dance on Bubsy? No one can dance to the Bubsy theme. Not even Bubsy. He just thrashes around like a jerk and smirks at you like like he just totally blew your mind. Sometimes you hate living in the 90s. So Bappy Passwater in the streams. So Bappy Passwater disdains tap dancing, which he calls the staccato stumbling of the plebeian herd. And wow, that stinks. Let's see what else we got here. You love Block Hustle, the game of descending columns that spirit lines as lines are filled. But you could only find a poster of the American box art. So Ginger Rogers, gosh, she's really something. The greatest tap dancer who ever clattered gracefully across the screen, probably. No, wait, definitely, and still kicking. I'm guessing she's dead by now, and that's just a reference to this being the 90s, like the fact that she's still kicking. Your tap dancing idol, of course, after your mom, but Ginger is a close second. She's just amazing. Oh, the music in Block Hustle is perfect for tap dancing, but you have to play the game in order to hear it, and that's distracting. You tried having Jude play it while you worked out the routine, but you refused to play ever since you found out the game is Russian. Huh. Right. These kids grew up in the Cold War. It's only been over for like 5 years. So I guess that would be why I care so much about it being Russian. The bounty hunter's advice for dealing with monsters would probably be to shoot them, or change their shape, or both at once. She's cool, but pretty difficult to emulate. The bounty hunter will be pretty excellent at any style that features turn into a ball in mid-air maneuver. And what style wouldn't benefit from such a maneuver? Why, none of them. That's actually kind of true. This. What was that? Okay, she won't let me. Will she let me tap dance on the TV? Maybe it'll say something about the tap dancing TV show. You could dance to your video games, and of course you have. But tap dancing tends to rattle the old console so much that it freezes on occasion. It's not a great tap dance accessory. So let's see. Magical animal companion heel rescue. It's your favorite Japanimation. Yeah. Anime wasn't really a term back then, was it? Or in America, I mean. It's about this girl, Shika, who goes to school sometimes and has a regular life. Boring, yeah. But whenever a magical animal has been hurt, Shika becomes Princess Shika and invites a dear companion to go heal them. That sounds like an interesting show. Not really, but okay. That's the whole thing. It's great. No fighting, just healing. We love it. I'm going to look at this. Don't worry. I'm just going through all these first. Acorn's Shadow is surprisingly dark for a show about a group of host friends. Okay, that makes a lot of sense because this is clearly MLP. Not MLP FIM, but the earlier MLPs, and some of the earlier MLP bits were pretty damn good. I haven't seen that many of them, just like one, I think. But I know that like the first two movies had things like a drug dealer and such. Plus, it doubles as a reference to the other thing I mentioned about Acorn's Shadow. Detective Pony is pretty dark compared to. Oh, right, that's. It's pretty dark, and Acorn's Shadow is one of the chapters in it. It canters, like this, like that one, down some troubling psychological roads. Canadian Campfire Spookums is the best. It's about these kids who get together in the woods every week, and one of them throws some dust in the fire, and then they tell a scary story, and that scary story is the episode. I guess you kind of focus more on framing narrative than you did on the stories, but whatever. It's the best, just like you said. Just like you said. I'm sorry if I'm not speaking very clearly. I'm trying. The story keeps happening. Just look at that childlike empress. She sure looks pretty pleased with herself for someone who's only in the movie for about 5 minutes. What's steppin'? You don't really perform the styles of dance that make this movie such a pounding barn burner of a smash hit, but you'd certainly like to someday. She's a Jill of all dances. Or wants to be. Let's kick that. Oh, Princess Shika could never be a tap dancer. Her feet ended in deer hooves. Didn't mention that. She just couldn't get the right percussion going with those sort of things. Dropping their hoof is how horses count. Except the titular Acorn's Shadow, of course. Wait, is Acorn's Shadow name of the horse? And not just Acorn? I guess this horse is Acorn's shadow and this is Acorn? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's too busy burning the land with galloping green flames to do horsey math tricks. Green flames, huh? Sounds familiar. What if we just couldn't stop dancing? Oh yeah, there's been fairy tales about that. That would be scary if it didn't describe your life already. Joey Claire Extraordinaire! Nice rhyming. Ooh! Nice! You had a routine inspired by this movie, but it was just way too long. You guess you could say it felt always not stopping. Of course. No, that's not tap dance. Tap dance is great and fun, but it's like doing your taxes at church compared to what's going on that poster. Nice. Oh, what a cutie. My mom is cute too. Not to mention that everything is cute in this game. Since she's been gone, you've seen less and less of Power over the years. Guess you had greener pastures to move on to. Or bluer beauties. So, apparently, her mom's name is something beginning in A and Claire as the surname. My take on what that name might stand for is Aqua Claire. It fits very well with Pa's fascination for blue beauties. That little girl there, she's destined for big things, big hopes, big fears, big worries, big lonelinesses. Oh. Now hold on, pull yourself together. What would your mom say if she knew that you were thinking like that? You really wish she knew. Oh. Well, let's kick it. Your mom was a great dancer. Tap, swing, ballroom, bolero, even wild experimental stuff like contact improvisation. Ballet was her passion though, and she was transcendent. Tap dancing actually freaks your dog out pretty badly. You suppose it's the ribald firework-like percussion of your toes and heels clacking against the hardwood floor that does it. In fact, you don't even really have to suppose, you're pretty much certain. You have the key for this, so I guess this diary is going to be important because we need this, and this being here works as a way to get the player to go looking for this, and we automatically took this with us when we found this. So I'm guessing there's gonna be something that requires us to take a look here. You usually don't have much to record in here on account of the 100 life you lead, but you think today will be a different story. Yeah, the monsters are a bit unusual. Maybe you should take a moment to record a note now, just in case this is your last chance to set down your final words before your tragic demise at the hands of a horrible snake eating. Yeah, sure. You unlock and open your diary. Nice. Juicy secrets, here you come. Except it's just your boring secrets, so you don't care. Let's see what we can see. Maybe it'll show us the entire thing. And yeah, that's the same thing as the other. Oh wait, there's Roxy. Hi! And I'm guessing we might get this season. Maybe something from my past will shed some light on today's terror mysteries. Some little detail mentioned offhand and forgotten. The key kinging of a causal cascade of connections that terminates in a catastrophe of snake monsters. April 13th, 1994. Dear Diary, ho hum, nothing much happened today. I tried to make some new friends at school, to maybe expand our social circle beyond just me and Jude's friends all the time. Wait, is it weird to call my brother's friends my social circle? Ah, well, you know what I mean, Diary. I don't have any friends I can really call mine, so I'm trying to branch out. I guess it's better than calling them a web ring. I suppose, yeah. The kids at school are jerks though, and they call me a poster when I try to talk to them about games I like and stuff. Between you and me, I think a bunch of the kids at school might be evil? Geez, now I'm sounding all paranoid like my brother. They're just up to no good, I can feel it. That's... I mean... that's an interesting assertion there. 6/12. June 12th, 1994. Dear Diary. Phew, first day of summer vacation. I can't wait to get a break from all those clowns at school. Sometimes I think what I really need is a vacation from humanity. Joey. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're gonna get that, huh? Yeah. There we go, 10:25. October 25th, 1994. Dear Diary. I can't believe I haven't recorded an entry since the beginning of last summer. Needless to say, I've been back to school for a while now. Next summer can't come soon enough. I came home to a drunk babysitter again today. Sure is some quality adult supervision we youngsters are getting around here. She means well enough though. So let's see, how old would Rox be here? She's, I'd say she's probably in her 30s. No wait, that doesn't work. When regular homestuck happens. I guess she has to be a little bit older, 50s maybe? I shouldn't be doing math right now. But yeah, in the art she seems relatively young, maybe 16 or something. 13 maybe. Well, 13 seems too young to be a babysitter. But 16 maybe. Haven't heard from Pa in weeks. Last we saw of him, he popped in the house to drop off more stupid mummies and globes or whatever. Gotta work on that collection. Then skipped off to go on more adventures. What a bozo. Also, how lame is it that he made us call him Pa instead of Dad while we were growing up? I mean, sure, but I'm a bit of... I don't know really. I miss Mom. If this is going to be the last entry in your diary, then by gum you're going to scare the bejesus of whoever finds it onto your snake chow. Okay, I like the way you think. November 11th, 1994. Dear Diary, forgive my hasty and nervous scribbling. I'm kinda scared, but maybe also a bit excited? Anyway, can't talk much now. There's a sly and cunning monster on the prowl. Possibly hungry for kid meat too, so I've got to... Okay, I don't have a darn clue what I have to do, but I'll fill you in later once I do it. So. Satisfied you've done your duty via posterity in case the worst should happen, you relock your diary and hide the key again. Safe and sound. Nice. You've already done your duty to history by recording your potential last words. Time to shake a leg. Hey, shake a leg, shake a leg. It's Mr. Greg. It's Mr. Greg. You couldn't tap dance your diary open, although if you wanted, you might be able to tap dance it off the desk. If you wanted to. You don't want to, though. You're going to go ahead and head that line of reasoning off at the pass. That's not the way to open your diary. It was just an idle thought. You need your diary key to open your diary. Period. The goal of this game is to get 4 of your colored circles in a row before your opponent who is trying to do the same. You can also theoretically connect 5 if you're kind of a showy jerk. Well, technically it should be able to connect 7. You know, just food for thought. Unless it's an unusual number of columns and rows, I guess. I didn't count. Okay, that's just a 6x6. I'm used to a 7x5, I think, or 7x6, I think mine is. But yeah, you should be able to make a connect 6 happen. It will be hard if your player isn't a total idiot, but opponent, I mean. Let's kick it. Or tap dance it. They don't need your help to fall. You just pull the tab on the side. So, okay, they need your help, but not the dancing. Now what about this one? Also, is this a closet or... Look at it, You really like this poster, but can't really say why. It's pretty, and you like the expression on the ballerina's face. You wonder if this is what it's like when adults go to museums to look at actual art. You hope so. You give it a good, hard stare. Yeah, you're appreciating the heck out of this art. It would be difficult, if not impossible, for anyone to appreciate it more. And let's tap dance it. That's obviously the wrong school of dance for this poster. You need to put your suitable shoes on for this, by which you mean to dance in front of a poster. Right, so I'm guessing I can find the ballet shoes somewhere. Ooh, lucky troll. I can't click on it. Ooh. So we've got Simon Says. PS, interesting. What's that? And we got okay, so apparently this one is important. Wait a minute, just gonna see if things are does this a block? Ah, whatever. I can't click on any of these. So yeah. Why is it blinking? You really get a charge out of this game. It's kind of bossy though. challenge. Oh, that's how it's important. Alright, that's where you put the walkie-talkie batteries. You just take them back out. Okay, one more game for time's sake first. Q's probably fine. Okay, let's see what this says. Oh, looks like the green button isn't working. Oh, nostalgia satisfied. Might as well scavenge the batteries. Let's try to use this. There we go. And now it's there. Nice. Success! The walkie-talkie works like a charm now. A charm with battery power. You feel pretty pleased with yourself. It would seem you just solved your first puzzle of many on what is sure to be a sweeping adventure full of mysterious brainbusters. Then again, putting batteries in a thing isn't technically solving a puzzle, I suppose. It is just overcoming a minor inconvenience that you created yourself using mundane, widely available modern technology. You don't care though. You're counting it. Let's see what Jude has to say. Jude, Jude, you there? Are you alright? Yes. Been covertly signal status and requesting yours. Over. Is that what you call this? I'm not sure Joey can understand Morse code. You mean the lantern? I don't know Morse code. There you go. Whatever is such easily decipherable code. Over. Well, that's fair enough. It's pretty well known, after all. But you see, the thing about codes is your recipient has to know them too. Otherwise, they don't really work. Well, they work, but a little too low. Enemy agents everywhere. Over. Wait. Over. Still unconfirmed DRVO condition following enemy serpent encounter. Over. Please report bite status. How many on whole girls? Over. I like how I get to lie to him if I want. I kind of just want to lie to him just to see what happens. I'm not great. Okay, she's not lying to him. It's just she's just explaining her situation. I'm not great. A giant snake monster chased me right to my door and I barely escaped. Your safety important. Over. Was worried. Over. My voices need a little time to stabilize. That reminds me, after I shut the door on it, I think I heard it clumping off back down the stairs. I don't think you should leave the treehouse anytime soon. It might be headed back your way. No plans of leaving current location. The yard crawling with cryptic vanguard. Over. Cryptic vanguard. Oh, cryptid vanguard. Yeah, I think he's gonna be waiting for most of the game. Or, well, this game. Cryptid vanguard. Missing big picture, Joey. Over. Okay, maybe be a little less obtuse then. Purely defensive posture, tactically suicidal. Monsters likely just distraction. Distraction, you mean? Could have obscured additional agents on approach. Over. Do you mean like more monsters or? Can't discuss on Unsecured channel. Can't be certain who's listening. But the evidence points to terrorist class conspiracy cascade. Over. What? What? Over. Okay. I like how they're slipping cascade in several places here now. I don't remember where else I saw it, but there was something else that was described as a cascade. Can I kick the walkie-talkie? Or tap dance the walkie-talkie. Let's try that afterwards. What? Over. Relieved you're taking this seriously. Are you totally prepared to begin forward operations? No going back now, Joey. Over. I was making fun of you, Dweeb. I'm not going anywhere. Trust crucial on the battlefield, Joey. Hoping presence from monsters has tipped the question away from typical skepticism. Over. I don't think this is well, I should go in, so I guess I'll trust him. Okay, that's fair. Okay, what do I need to know? Your current position not secure. Large yard facing window whose location compromised the enemy. Yeah. Situation rapidly deteriorating. Must abscond to attic, Joey. Over. Abscond? Take a sip. Also take a sip because Jude's voice is killing me. The attic? Yes, the attic. Strong door. Well stocked with tactical material. Take left out of bedroom, go upstairs. Highest room in house. Over. I know what the attic is, dude. It was just a weird suggestion. What else is new? More inscrutable rambling from my three-ass lunatic brother. Don't understand. You sounded confused. Trying to help. Over. Look, just shut up, okay? I'll sneak up to lock the door and you can... Okay, this would probably be the reasonable thing. Although, would the cops even take it seriously? I actually don't think so. This might actually be the reasonable one. But this is also the one I want because Roxy is great. I doubt we'll actually get to talk to her, but yeah, call a babysitter. Too late to reach her at lab working long done. Working day long done. Oh, too late to catch her at lab working day long done. Okay, so get off there. Today is long done. Oh no, you're right. Agreed on both counts. Babysitter capable strifer could help tip scales. Might also help convince you to get to safety. Dude, I'm going to go to the stupid attic, okay? I'm sorry for being mean. Do you have your weapon? Over? Well, I sure don't, but why is a stupid question. But I don't. Would Joey have actually set her strike specifics yet? I don't actually think she would, judging from what I've seen from her. Oh, she has previously, but she doesn't use it anymore, I guess. What weapon? You mean my old weapon? What for? Again, stupid question. Serpents swarming everywhere. Over. You want me to fight them? With a flashlight? Oh, right, that's what it was, right? I forgot about that. Don't blame me for being nervous with high concentration of serpent presence. Must be brave. Must be brave. Your brother believes in you and knows you can beat the serpents. Over. Stop saying serpents. Do you recall where the weapon is? Over. Apparently she does. Yeah, it's in the closet. I guess if I hadn't looked in the closet, then she would have said no. Maybe. Understood. All set then. Over. No, okay, not the bedroom closet. Never mind then. No, I mean the hall closet. Crap! Over. Also, I'm noticing distinctly fewer harsh swears in this than in Homestuck. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll have to take your word about all this. You are sure about all this, right? Absolutely, yeah, absolutely, extremely certain. Over. Over and out, Squirt. Achievement unlocked. Over? But we just started. Now let's try this. Ah, doesn't work. These are your tap shoes. Okay, so I guess if I drag something over there, it might like that. These are your tap shoes. They enable you to tap dance. Your tap dancing lessons also deserve a little credit. What happens if I click here anyway? Okay, so that's looking at things, I guess. Oh, I see it for switching back. Switching back to can I examine this? This was your mom's, but you aren't sure what it is. It looks like a key, but to what? You have a deep down feeling that it's important somehow. Better keep it close. Yeah. It is. Well, let's stop that. This saucy little thing always puts you in the mood to spin and spin and grin. Nice. So I think that's everything there is to do in the room. Although there are a bunch of things I didn't tap dance on in this room. Like the closet. When you're not actively or imminently hot step in, your tap shoes are hanging out by the door. You know this because that's where you got them from a little while ago, and also because this is your own personal habit. Sounds like a great way to startle some baby animals. You're having none of it. It has no effect. Maybe try tapping the keys next time. Not your feet. Oh. Let's tap dance and you show your loving puppy surprise, your razzle dazzle. She doesn't say anything, but you can tell she's pretty floored. They're a very appreciative audience, as always. Surprisingly, no one fell off the shelf this time. I thought you said the shelf was safe. They don't give ballet trophies for tap dancing, but if they did, you might just win one of these yourself someday. Or maybe you'll win one for your ballet. You decide to dream big. Let's open the closet. Oh wait, no, you can do that. Right, I forgot about that. I guess that's pretty much it. This thing. Just tap dance for the wizard. You, you do a few steps from Twirling Merlin. You're thus far unfinished showcase of Wizard Team dancing. This was the Pyromancer's hot step. It looks like the same tap dancing animation, but so I guess that one is the, what did you call it? Pyromancer's hot step. Safe maybe. Talk about hot stepping. Oh, lukewarm stepping. And finally the light switch. No shit. It's the 11th of November. The day started off just like any other day, with another sunrise and the sound of songbirds going hog wild out there in the trees. But the songs have all but stopped, and now there's something else going hog wild out there. You don't know what it is, but it ain't birds and it sure as heck ain't hogs. It's a good day for tap dancing. Yep, tap dance is every Saturday morning. Your babysitter usually drives you, unless, you know, she's not feeling well, aka drunk. It is Saturday morning. I think that's everything in the room. I am going to call the video here, and I guess I should. Yeah, I'm going to call this video once I've exited the room, and we'll take it from there next time. It wasn't locked. Looks like the coast is clear for now. Let's better hurry over to the hall closet and retrieve your weapon before the crafty old serpent, you mean snake, can get the drop on you. Okay, let's. Okay, and with that, I'm going to officially call the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly have, and I'm looking forward to seeing what this game has to offer from here. Man, this has been a long time coming, you know, so many years. So yeah, I'll see you next time, I guess. Bye!